LSU sits on the throne of college football.
We'll get back to work and see if we can get back here.
In the 2010s, one of the biggest college football debates was whether the SEC or the ACC was a better football conference. The SEC, mostly led by Alabama, had been the dominant conference for most of the 21st century, but the ACC, led by Clemson and sometimes Florida State, were matching them blow for blow, including a 4-year stretch of an Alabama-Clemson matchup in the playoff, splitting the series 2-2. And the year after, Clemson faced a different SEC champion in LSU, a game they lost to the swaggiest white boy in the nation. It seemed like the two conferences would continue to rule the nation for years to come, but after 2020, the ACC hadn't made it back. In the first year of the 12-team playoff, only Syracuse had made the field, despite the other Power 4 conferences fielding multiple teams. And now, in the second year of the expanded field, the ACC was shut out yet again. Finishing with a 10-3 record, Clemson was out despite winning the conference. Meanwhile, Tulane, a 10-3 runner-up in a Group of 5 conference, got the nod for the 12 seed. With the AAC getting 2 bids and the Sun Belt also getting their champion in, the cracks in the ACC became a total breakdown, and the first of the mega conferences began to collapse. Clemson and Florida State, the two strongest members of the conference, announced plans to go independent, with plans to join a new conference later, as they felt having no conference affiliation would actually benefit them more than being in the ACC at this point. The Big 12 made the biggest initial push to add the teams, but the SEC and Big 10 also had offers on the table, so Clemson and FSU decided to wait out the best deal possible. The ACC, worried they would be the next Pac-12, tried to sway Notre Dame to finally join the conference, hoping the incentive of being the undisputed top program would do the trick. Notre Dame declined the invitation, though they said they were open to discussions at a later point. The ACC also sought to bolster the conference by extending 3 offers. One to Tulane, fresh off a conference football playoff berth and an upset win over Georgia, which also reunited them with Georgia Tech 60 years after both left the SEC. They also were the conference to finally give Boise State a chance to join a Power 4 conference. While the Broncos hadn't been the powerhouse they once were, they were still a great program that would help elevate the conference. And finally, they brought in the North Texas Mean Green, who in just their second season since Coach Jarrett Carrott III came back, made it to the semifinals of the college football playoff, losing a 1-score game to Penn State. This success put everyone on notice, especially since they did it with a true freshman leading both their offense and defense. And the recruiting classes kept impressing, as they headed into the offseason hoping to secure a top 25 class for the second straight season, even signing the #1 wide receiver in the process. Coach Carrott had hit the ground running, but now his success might have ripples going out further than Denton. The ACC, despite having 18 members, was on life support. With Clemson and FSU gone, North Carolina in transition, and Miami still not back, the future viability of the ACC might just be in the talons of the Mean Green. What's up, guys? I'm Shane, and welcome to the Year 2 off-season of our North Texas Mean Green Dynasty. Alrighty, yeah, we will be joining the ACC starting next season. I was trying to bump up the competition, but for storyline's sake, I felt like Florida State, Clemson leaving the conference was for the best. I really kicked around like a full-on exodus, but then we'd be better off just staying in the American. But I figured it's a good step up in competition for us. And obviously I'm going to have one of the top-ranked teams on the schedule to start off the season. Texas A&M might be fun, actually, if I can get my hands on them. Now, obviously, I don't know who won the Natty. We'll take a look at that. I believe my staff is all set, right? We got him, so we're all good. So we're going to advance one more. No, actually, I'm going to look. I don't remember how it works in this game. Let's take a look at stats and awards and stuff like that. All right, let's take a look at season stats. I want to jump forward and see how the awards go, because we do have finalists on there, and I want to see I thought they were already announced, but they're not because I saw someone move up and then move back down, and I wrote a whole storyline thinking he won the award, and he didn't, so we're just going to keep it pushing. But Ronnie Bass finishes with so close to 4,000 yards. It felt like I was running the ball a lot more. We weren't getting the big passing stats, but you know how I am. 21 touchdowns to 15 picks is not terrible, honestly. For what I usually do, I'll take that. 66% completion percentage, longest of 87 yards. I took 18 sacks, which is a little higher than what I want. I'd prefer to do less than one a game. But for a true freshman in a game that's supposed to penalize true freshmen, no complaints. Ragsdale ends up leading the team with 1,300 yards in his final season, 13 touchdowns. Didn't he do better last year? Yeah, he had more yards and less touchdowns last year. Same average, and he actually had one more fumble last year. So, a lot more broken tackles, too. Yeah, he was about the same, honestly. I just felt like we were getting more workload on Evans here. So what did he have last year? He only had 145 yards and 4 touchdowns last year. So he took on more of a workload this season. But he finishes with 687 yards, 8 touchdowns. No fumbles for him. Ronnie Bass finishes with 276 yards and 6 touchdowns because so many yards got lost on sacks. He probably lost a good 100 yards at least on that. Receiving, Wilkerson leading the team. I mean, he ate the last half of the season. 71 catches for 803 yards and 8 touchdowns. Arsenault at 56 for 661. No touchdowns for him, though. Evans at 66 for 555. 5 touchdowns. Sides at 15 for 504. Just deep bombs. A 33.6 average. Tripling up the next closest to him. Yeah. 15 catches, 6 touchdowns. Only played 4 games. If I can start doing that again next season, he's going to be a monster. Carnes at 42 for 475 and a touchdown. Ragsdale 34 401, no touchdowns. McMillan 27 277 and a touchdown. Cherry 15 125, no touchdowns. I thought Aaron did more. Aaron had a touchdown. Gray out of nowhere had a touchdown. Porter's gone, and Sibley and Smith, I don't know about their long-term prospects on the team, honestly. That's not bad. It was Lee leading the team with 5 sacks tied with Robledo. That's not great, but I've seen worse stats. That's not terrible. Goodson leading the way with 102 total tackles, 83 for Nelson. Homewood with 77, 70 for Stroud. Big Papa Pump with 69, and Starling, nice. 59 for Allen, 52 for Vilea. Florence Phillips and McCoy with 51 apiece. 26 TFLs for Big Papa Pump. I gotta leave him running all over the field. I gotta have him still as like the designated pass rusher, because he's just a monster all over the field. Florence Phillips with 18 TFLs, Vilea with 17, Homewood 13, Wesloski and Woodyard with 12 apiece, Goodson 11, Smith 10, Rawsaw with 9, Nelson 8, Starling 6, Stroud, Allen with 5. And okay, McCoy with 4, Brown, Williams 2 apiece, and Schaefer with 1. And Lewis, whoever you are. Big Papa Pump obviously leading the team with 8 sacks. Thought he had more than that actually, but he had a lot of half sacks, and I keep forgetting that. Vilea 6.5. Wesloski had 6. At least he got some playing time. It's Coach Prestige. He's probably out of here. I'm probably going to let him walk because he's going to get buried in the depth chart probably. Florence Phillips 3.5. Woodyard with 3. Smith and Nelson with 2.5 apiece. Goodson, McCoy, Williams with 1, and Rawsaw with half a sack. Starling leading the team with 4 picks. Incredible sophomore season for him. Nelson and Goodson with 3 apiece, Homewood, Stroud 2 apiece, and then McCoy, Bryce, Allen getting 1 each. But considering Starling, Goodson, Stroud, Bryce, and Allen, we didn't get that many picks when we got them. They went back for touchdowns quite a lot. Stroud leading the way with 11 swats, 7 for Starling and Nelson, 4 for Goodson and Homewood. So Nelson, Allen, Wesloski, and Schaefer forcing fumbles, and because of the weird glitch, Wesloski scooped up 2, Schaefer scooped up 2. That was on special teams. Allen, Goodson, Woodyard 1 apiece. Nelson picking up the safety. So our kicker goes 14 of 19 on field goals this year. Not great, but, I suck. And he missed 2 PATs. I think I missed one. I know I missed one on a sim, but I think I missed the other one. Oh, one was blocked, so that had to have been on a sim. We didn't punt that. I signed 2 punters, and we don't punt that much. I don't know why we got 2 6'4" punters, but I guess I'll take it. I think only one of them is going to make the roster. Yeah, kick return, it's just not... I'm better off taking touchbacks 90% of the time. Either that, or I need to go back and put, like, Starling back there fielding kicks again. Punt return, Aaron's had 9, but he had a 70-yarder, which boosts up all of his stats. 70-yard touchdown for him. And I see 8, 9, that's basically where it was going. All right, well, let's jump forward a week. I'm kind of curious to see who wins the Natty. I'm not rooting for anyone either way. It doesn't affect my storyline whatsoever, but I kind of want to see if Texas A&M can go back-to-back right here. Our pro potential went down. Again, we didn't get credit for Darden getting drafted, but I think we're also past the 5-year limit anyway, so it wouldn't matter anyways. And Texas A&M goes back-to-back. All right, who is leaving? No one is transferring. Ragsdale will not be drafted. That sounds about right, but I was kind of hoping maybe he'd be like a 7th rounder or something. Like, Aaron Brown is... I don't even know who this guy is. Like, I don't think Hammond ever saw the field. Lee, he played well for us, but we're going to upgrade. Lott, again, back up. Porter had like 3 catches. Rawsaw made some plays. Valet made some plays. Oh, that's unfortunate. Should I cheat here and look at the players who are transferring and try and remember who they are? DJ Lagway. I'm not crazy, right? You guys called me out because I didn't look at him in the transfer portal last year. He's transferring again. This guy is a new DJU. Like, apparently it's this guy's named DJ. They're just never going to stay still. I'm trying to figure out, should I upgrade coach skills? See, if I do magnetic personality, it'll increase their starting interest. I think I'm going to do that for D-line, because we're definitely going to need some. And we're going to do a defensive back, too. I don't know if that's going to help us in a transfer portal, but going in the next year, that'll be helpful for sure. And then next year, I think, like, we're definitely going to focus our points on defensive line increases. Probably linebackers, too. And then we'll see if we can unlock other things. Oh, this is how you get transfer portal players to actually be more interested, apparently, is right here. All right, well, let's take a look and see what the transfer portal's shaping up like for us. We got locked out of this guy. Okay. It's not a bad class at all. All right, so this guy, Tulane jumped us. This guy we're about to sign. So I'm not going to offer him any points because I think we'll get him anyways. I should schedule him for a visit. That should be enough to get him to sign. It says coach procedures in A. Is it just because they're just going by me and not the coordinators right now? I'm going to go proximity to home, though. I'm worried about the other stuff changing. 4-star center, and we're on his board. I don't necessarily need one, but that's cool to know. 4-star tight end, I don't need him. DJ Lagway, we're on his board. We don't need DJ Lagway. It's just funny to think that I could go for him, and then he'd immediately transfer out. Championship contender for this guy. Well, Texas A&M is leading his board. It's not looking good for us. I'm going to add the right outside linebacker just because we're there for him. I feel like I should take a couple other shots here at some of these cornerbacks. This guy's apparently better, but he's a sophomore. This guy's at least a freshman. I'll go after both of them. Who am I kidding? Still just hilarious to me that I could bring DJ Lagway in just to see him transfer again. We are locked out of Caden Curry here. He's in his top 5 from Ohio State. And Bowling Green and Indiana are his top 2. Bro. You could have come here. He's like an 80-something overall. But we're instantly locked out. Meanwhile, I can go after the DN from Hawaii. That totally makes sense. Somehow, every single right end on here, Iowa State is leading. They're going to sign every defensive end in the transfer portal, apparently. I just know our defensive line needs some work, so I'm going to go ahead and look at some people there. First steps first, I'm going to offer scholarships to every single one of these people. I'm going to schedule who I can for visits. I'm going to abuse the crap out of this transfer portal because at this point, with our timeline, I think where we're at, I just need like, more... I don't have time to, like, necessarily develop as much as I maybe want to. Alright, so this guy, let's schedule a visit this week. Because Tulane's coming after him, we'll also hard sell him. He wants academic prestige. It's probably not a good thing, but we'll do it anyways. Wall, I think we'll schedule him. There's no complimentary visits right now, so we're good. A+ playing style. We got a big lead. I can wait on his visit. I can look at these transfer portal guys now. So Hill, I absolutely want to get. I'm going to schedule his visit. No, I'm going to send the house. I got to figure out what he wants. Championship contender. Never mind. I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to schedule him. He can come in this week. I would definitely like to get my hands on him. There's another 4-star. Here we go. Schedule your visit. He can't come in this week. We'll schedule him next week. That's fine. In the meantime, we'll send the house. Same thing. This 4-star left tackle. Send the house. We've got hopefully some great people coming in, but I'm not going to pass up. You know, he's a junior, so like he's only going to be around for 2 years. And then from there, the true freshmen can start taking over. All right, unfortunately, we can only get one more of these guys. I'm going to take a shot at this wide receiver here. So the last 10 points in a DMing the player. I'd like to sign all the transfer portal people, but I don't think it's going to happen. But let's see how this first week shapes up. Did not sign anybody this week, but how are we looking? Okay. I had my visit. It didn't help. Tulane's about to commit him. I'm going to take you right off my board. This guy, I'm also going to take you right off my board. That sucks. Big jump on Wall here. He's a 3-star. Don't get too excited. Okay, this guy, we can start trying to hard sell him. He's got like 15 different things that can be available. We're going to go with this because this is our best overall chance. Yeah, Texas is going after both these guys. I mean, I just like to get my hands on them. It doesn't matter. Casey, barely got anything on him. Oklahoma State's coming after this guy. Okay, well, we unlocked playing style sending the house. That's not going to help us very much. Could be the clutch. Could be time to get to work. I'm going to guess time to get to work. Because that would be incredible for us. We'll schedule him for a visit for playing style. We'll give him the extra 25 points. Why not? This guy's going well. Alright, we already know his perfect pitch is game time. We can schedule his visit. And considering we got TCU coming, we'll also contact friends and family. We got a little bit of a bump on this guy's board, considering we didn't offer him anything. So he's either aspirational or conference spotlight. I'm going to go conference spotlight. Because again, we get a bigger bump. Somehow we barely got anything unlocked for him, but we know TV time is his perfect pitch. Because he wants championship contender, and it offsets with everything else. We can schedule him for a visit. Michigan jumped us for him. That's probably game over then. Sam Houston jumped us for Myers. Boise just came over the top rope. I'm going to give up on him too. And this D-tackle we're going to fight for. So now we can go back through these guys. I feel like I should offer Casey points just to get him to sign. No, I don't have to think that way. I don't have to think that way. As long as we're leading his board, we'll sign him. We don't have to lock him up. Same thing with Turpin. McKay, I'll go ahead and offer him. I'm going to schedule him for a visit. Auburn is trying to get us for Brownlee here. Okay, let's go with this for right now and see if that's enough. Hopefully we sign someone soon. There we go. We got the right outside linebacker. And that's all. Look like I keep scheduling people for visits, so we keep getting a ton of points at the end of the week. Williams locked us out. We fell all the way down to 5th place. Saw that coming. LSU just jumped us for this halfback. I'm going to go ahead and I just want my points back on him, too. Casey should be signing. Turpin will be signing. McKay. We're fighting OSU, so let me go ahead and give you that extra 10 points. Stores. Yep, we should be all set with him. Brownlee, Auburn just jumped us. Because I wasn't paying attention to him. Texas A&M just came in for this guy off the top rope. Jones, we're fighting. I think we're fine. I think we'll get him. Cody, looks like we're going to get him too. Because look at the jumps we're getting here. Same thing with Black. USC jumped us. All because I only gave him that. Alright, you get the full complement of points then. Oh, I'm still setting the house on him. Good job, Shane. Alright, now should I kick some people off? Because we only got a couple weeks. So, like, White, I think we can go ahead and just give up on him. Definitely give up on him. They got a platinum tier. Nope, they can have him. Do I want this guy? I don't know. Brownlee, we can come back. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule Brownlee for a visit. He doesn't actually like any of our... I'm gonna go ahead and not waste my time scheduling him for a visit. And I feel like, honestly, I'm probably better off sending the house. Alright, and German, because I think I just need another person here. So what is... It's game time. Playing style is an A+. It's the only thing we don't know, and it's his deal breaker. And now, who do you got suggested for us so we can just sort of throw on the board real quick? Alright, I just threw a bunch of people here at the bottom of the board, offered them who I could some scholarships. And we're going to jump forward again, and I'll recoup some points, and then we'll go all out on whoever we can. Why does it say I still have points? I still have 10 hours. Okay, hold on. Let me offer a couple more scholarships, and then we'll move on. Some of these guys look like offering them a scholarship might be all I need to do. I'm not even scouting them. This is just like filling in the back end of the roster. And if I'll just be surprised if anyone's good. We signed the right end. We signed the cornerback. We signed the other cornerback. We signed the 6'4" wide receiver. Brownlee and the D-tackle are gone. That sucks. We got like almost all our points back though. Let's go all out on everyone we can. So Brownlee being gone kind of stinks. It's not the end of the world. German, I thought we'd definitely jump up, and we did not. But I mean, I got points to spare. I don't think we're catching Sam Houston, which is unfortunate. Jumped up to the top of his board. Not quite to the top of his. Oh, Robinson, we got some competition. Offer you a scholarship. He's got one. He's got one. You don't have one yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send the house at everyone on the board. And we're going to see if there's anyone else I can sort of grab at the last second here. It says I need another quarterback for some reason. It's saying we need another wide receiver despite who I've signed. All right, well, whatever. I'll sign another wide receiver. I have exactly 55 points left for him. Here you go. We'll probably sign him even though I don't need him at all. And just because I want to see how little effort I can put in. This is a 2-star linebacker. We're first on his board. I'm going to offer him a scholarship and give him nothing else in the last week. And we're going to see if we don't sign him. It's more an experiment. I don't actually want a 2-star middle linebacker. But at least it'll give me bodies to move around on the roster. Well, we got the right outside linebacker, the right outside linebacker, the right end, the right tackle. Again, I don't know how many of these people are going to make an impact for us. We got a 2-star halfback. I think we just needed a body. Yeah, a lot of this is just like, they're not going to be the best. I just wanted to add people. Yeah, we got them. All I did was offer them a scholarship, and that's all it took. So who do we miss out on? We had 35 targets on the board. We missed 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 31. What did our final class rank be? 22. Okay. We beat Michigan. And we're not that far behind Texas A&M. We got more 5-stars than they did. How did they finish better than us? Hold on. I had a 5-star. They didn't have one. They had 9 4-stars. We had 11. We had the exact same amount of 3-stars. Is it because I signed the 2-stars? If I didn't even bother signing them when my class rank have jumped up? I think that's what I did wrong. Yeah, because it averages it out, I think. SMU finishing with 15 is wild, though. All right. Our position change is going to work. Can I see who these people are? Nope. I don't see anyone who I just signed for quarterback. There's Casey. 68 overall. Might have to be my halfback of the future. Brissett's a 79 out the gate. Like, he's... Messer came in here on a transfer. And Brissett is already better. Good lord. They weren't kidding about how the 5 stars are going to feel, huh? Alright, so now I need to mess around with my offensive line. And take some time and actually put them where they need to go. So, pause, and I'll come back to you. Alright, so yeah, some of these players still aren't on the board. So yeah, quarterback, not really much changing. Halfback. KC, I feel like I can still utilize him even though he's only a 68. He can still probably be a useful player for us, honestly. Wide receiver, can I... It's not letting me edit players right now. I'll come back. I wonder if I can move this guy. Sometimes when I scroll too quick, it doesn't let me actually change their position. I didn't even think of it with wide receiver. Can I move you? Because you're a freshman. What are you as a... You're a 78 halfback. Sure. I'm going to give it a shot. Because I don't... I signed a bunch of people, but like... What? Just for ha-has, what is Brissett? He's a 79 tight end, 78 fullback, 78 halfback. He is terrible everywhere else, though. Can you imagine I sign the 6'6" freshman, #1 wide receiver in the land, and convert him to halfback? And I've heard some people say sides. 88 receiving back for sides. I need him. No, I need him on those streaks. I need him on those streaks. No, he's going to stay at wide receiver. It's so tempting, though. Because this is before training results. We'll have to see how things go. Maybe I move him next year. Because, like, we're not hurting. So, Messer, we only got him for 1 year. But, hey, he's a 79 overall. Arsenault's a 78. McMillan. I mean, like, we're fine. This guy is actually trash. Well, that sucks. 96 speed, 92 excel, 6'4". You know what? Yeah. You know what? We're going to put this guy back. He's a true freshman receiver. I'm going to put sides at halfback. That is too much of a jump to ignore. And I wish I had thought of that before. So now we'll have sides who is extremely fast. He catches the ball. His carrying sucks. He's going to fumble the ball a lot. And he'll line up out wide sometimes, so that'll be great. Evans, unfortunately, will not get to be the starter. Oh no, his deal breaker is playing time. Well, joke's on you, it's too late to transfer. And that'll put Brissett as our clear #1, size and speed. I was looking forward to Karn slotting into the slot, but honestly, I might promote Chacon here. 96 speed, 92 excel. I might run Brissett. I might run Karns #1, Brissett #2, and Chacon in the slot because he's really, really fast. But Karns is only 5'9". He needs to play in the slot because he's... I need Brissett and Chacon and take a risk on the young guy. They're still going to get training results. Well, he will anyways. And then Messer came in to be our #4. Arsenault is going to take a year off, it looks like. McMillan, thanks for playing. I might just tell him to take a hike. Tight end, yeah, I think, I'm going to be having to talk a lot of people into transferring, I'm sure. But Sohn, I'm going to move him over to left tackle. And just put him over there, do his thing. And I think we'll be okay with that. Left guard, I'm moving Fredrickson over. He only has normal development, but he was really great for us last year. But he's not fast enough for me to keep him on right, because I feel like the right guard is a pulling guard a lot more with the way I run the ball. So putting him over to left and just letting him do his thing, I think he'll be okay. Center will still be Dixon. Shermer to 73. I need him to get time to develop. I don't have a better option right now. Right guard, I move Robledo inside. Howard, I kind of honestly forgot he was here. He drops down to a 73 if I move him to center, so I might as well leave him. Howard will probably be my swing guy. I'll have to take a look and see how it goes. And then Sanders will get the start at right tackle because I can't not put him out there. 84 pass block, 85 power, 85 finesse. And he can't run block worth of crap, but I don't run to the right that often, so that's a good spot for him. And then defensive end is still not great, but at least maybe we get some training results. Jones, who we just signed, I moved him over here. Boozer caught a red shirt. Definitely need to target defensive ends for sure. Saturday is a 73 overall true freshman. He might be something in the future, but it's definitely still rough going. St. John and Griggs are 74 overalls, true freshmen. I might honestly tell Florence Phillips take a hike and put Smith as my number 3. What do these guys look like at D-tack or D-end? He actually makes a better linebacker. Then left outside linebacker. Gorey is going to start. I'm absolutely starting Gorey. Woodyard and Wazlowski, this is just the land of former linebackers for us, but Wazlowski is just going to get pushed down the depth chart. Middle linebacker, obviously still big Papa Pump. No disputing that. And then right outside linebacker, Homewood got jumped up to an 83 by moving out there. I'm going to just go with that, and we'll just, again, keep focusing on that front 7 and find some impact. Cornerback is wild. So we got Starling and Stroud, and hopefully there's some good training development. Bryce is an 82, Nelson's 81. But then I brought in Black, who's a 79. Williams is a 77. Cody's a 77. Lewis, I think, was already here as a 76. And then Saffold, the 4-star true freshman, is a 74, and he's dead last in the depth chart. But playing style is what he values, and not playing time. So I'm going to let him catch a red shirt. Free safety is overly stacked. We're definitely going to have some people leave here, but Boland's a 74. He's got at least a year to sit on the bench and sort of develop. And then same thing, Luter is a 74. And it's kind of deep, but I think Goodson played well for us, but he's got normal development. Anderson here was on a red shirt last year. He's got impact. So depending on how training results go, I might tell Goodson to leave too. Wins the award for best defensive back, and then I tell him the transfer. On kicker and punter don't matter. So I think we're good with that. Let's jump forward to next week. We just gained 2 levels right there. And let's see if we got some good training results. Oh, I should have... it's too late now. Starling got nothing. Okay, let's see. So Bass up to an 81. 82 with the bump. I can work with that. Sides gets up 1 point. He's up to an 89. Evans got up to an 86. And then Gray... I mean, we'll have to find, like, a stud halfback out there for sure. But Sides going up to an 89. This offense is completely transformed. We're 86 across the board now. Our fullback went up to 73. Karn, so 81, 79, 78. Nothing really happening here. But, I mean, it's... Actually, McMillan he jumped Arsenault. Tight end Wilkerson up to an 80. You'll love to see that. So he's actually our best tight end now. Cherry got a little bit of a bump. Young, a little bit of a bump. And some of these guys definitely be gone. Left tackle, Sohn up to an 88. Frederickson up to an 82. Again, normal development. He's going to go slow, but I'll still take in the 80s. Dixon's an 83. Kegler up to a 77. I forget what he was last year, but that's that development trait showing up. Because they're both impact. So him and Ford is getting big bumps. Robledo up to a 81. Cardoza an 80. Kearns a 79. We're kind of stacked. Right tackle, Petway. He's still not going to be as good as the freshman. Langley up to a 78. Boozer 76. I'll probably give him the nod. Miller up to an 80. All right, that's much better. Smith a 78. Florence Phillips 76. Cherry, huge jump. That's a 9. What is that? Yeah, he was a 67. That's a 9-point jump for him. Don't sleep on these 3-star gems, apparently. I did not realize. All right, that's looking a lot better. Woodyard, Wazlowski, 81 and 80. Now I'm questioning if I should just redshirt the freshman. Big Papa Pump only up to an 82, though. Best linebacker in the nation. Apparently he didn't need any bumps. McCoy's an 81. Callaway, 78. Homewood up to an 84. Those can be the same linebackers as last year. Yeah, Starling, nothing. Bryce got a 4-point jump. Stroud got 2. Nelson, not much. It's not bad. No change whatsoever to these two. Yeah, the true freshmen redshirting them worked out. So we're going to have to get rid of a few guys here. Anderson jumped over Goodson for overall. So yeah, Goodson, I'm going to go ahead and tell him he can transfer out. Clear up some room. Kicker's a 76. Punter, we got a 74 and a 71. His kick power jumped all the way up to a 79 from, like, what was that, a 68? I might redshirt Hewitt this year and move him over to kicker. He's got a better leg than our kicker already. Okay, training results. I mean, hit and miss, but the team is stacked now. It's that back end of the roster really developing, catching up. All right, now we need to encourage transfers. We need to get rid of 21 people. All right, well, we're starting at safeties because I got too many. Yeah, Goodson, you're just sort of going to be getting in the way of Anderson, so you played well for us. I hope you find a good team. So here's a tough one. Allen made some play for us too. But it comes down to he was supposed to be an impact, but he got like no training results. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let Sproles go. And I'm going to let Allen go because I feel like he's a 78 overall senior. Like, you're just sort of clogging up the depth chart. Cornerback, I don't think I have to get rid of anyone. I was thinking if Bryce didn't get any good training results, I'd let him go. But looking at what we're looking like, I think we'll just keep him around. Middle linebacker. We need the depth, I think. I'll come back to that later. All right, D-tackle. Yeah, I can go ahead and tell Florence Phillips to leave. And that'll leave St. John and Griggs, 74 overall freshmen, with Smith here and Cherry. But they'll be definitely able to get in here. Because probably next year, depending on how it all goes, I'll tell Smith to transfer too. I'm stuck with everyone on the offensive line. The right guards are stacked right now. Oh, all the right tackles I think I just brought in. Center. I was thinking about getting rid of Nelson. Or not Nelson, Dixon. But he's still overall a very consistent center for us, so we'll keep him around. Alright, tight end. I feel like you can go. Carter can go. Got too many players. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so Brissett our number 1. Is it a regret having him as our number 2? I gotta see where he looks like. Also, do I really want 2 number 17s at wide receiver out here at the same time? Obviously, they're not all gonna make the roster here. But this guy jumped up 11 points. He was a 64. On a red shirt, jumped up to a 75. I don't want to encourage Evans because like having that 1-2 punch helps. And I don't think anyone down here necessarily is like getting held back. So I'm going to tell this guy to go. We still have to get rid of a bunch of people. Holy cow. All right. I really got to dig through here and just like let it go. I want to keep so many people and just develop them for the future. Sibley can go, I think. I don't need to carry that many halfbacks. It sucks. I'm like 92 speed, 95 excel, but like you're gonna be buried on the depth chart. So like Smith, you can go. Turin, I mean, after a red shirt and he's up to a 75, I'm not getting rid of him. Honestly, McMillan can go. I know he got decent training results, but like I was not happy with him last year. He was dropping a bunch. Yeah, okay. Now we're down to how many wide receivers we're supposed to have. Does it tell me that like I'm not allowed to? It's gotta be because obviously I could have transferred Tipton before. So we're okay. Now we can't transfer any wide receivers because we need that many. Here's what it's coming down to. How are the blockers? Like, how are you blocking? Everett can't block worth of crap. Goodbye. I can get rid of Mercer here, I think. That's fine. I know probably, like, having Dixon starting would be a bad thing, but, like, I want the best team possible. Right guards are stacked. I'm keeping them the way they are. Right tackle, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Callaway. I want McCoy because I want the depth. Like, I know I've got decent left outside linebackers and I can sort of plug them throughout, but I can't bring myself. Yeah, I got to get rid of McCoy too. And we'll just have to get someone developmental at middle linebacker. Corners. Stroud's got 99 speed, 99 excel now. He's actually faster than Starling. Cody's fast. I don't want to get rid of him. I can get rid of Lewis here. I'm really debating if I should get rid of Nelson because he's slow. And these three are all much faster than him. But man-to-man, zone, man-to-man, zone, man-to-man, 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 and a slot. So really, Nelson and Bryce should be gone, but Bryce is good enough overall where I don't want to get rid of him. How many award-winning members my secondary can get rid of? These are actually tough decisions. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Nelson just for the speed. And I don't really need... Like, so now I'm going to have to pick up, what, one cornerback this year, probably? And we're stacked, depending on what their development traits are. Free safety. I definitely don't need to carry Cooper. Do I start the true freshman here? I have to look at what the development traits are. If he's got, like, an impact or a star, then I'm just going to start him even though he's worse. We're going to go speed. I'm going to get rid of Jackson. I was thinking about getting rid of Schaffer because I know he's got bad development. But we can go ahead and get rid of Jackson. And I'll carry 4 and 4. And now I still got to get rid of 3 people. I just don't know how many quarterbacks I'm supposed to carry. And I'll get rid of Cash McCollum here. Get rid of this guy. I don't want to get rid of any of the offensive linemen because they all have pretty good development. I want to get rid of the guys I just signed, actually. Those are my worst players now. I'm going to get rid of Langley to clear space for Boozer. Miller will be our starting right end, apparently. Saturday can catch a red shirt. I think I'm good. I don't have to get rid of anyone, right? I'm at 85. I don't think I have to get rid of anyone else, so we're good. All right, now to play with custom conferences, and we'll jump into the preseason. All right, so I'm ready to set the schedule, and for week 0, Texas A&M is available. #1 team in the nation. Coming off back-to-back national championships. But if you look, 88, 90, 87 overall. I will have no problem taking them on, but Oregon's better. Ohio State's better, and they're not even ranked. Alabama's better, and they're only 19 in the country. But I think the best team that we can play is Georgia. 91's across the board, 5-star school. #3 in the nation. I'm going to schedule Georgia. They're the toughest team. I don't want to face the 0-star. I want Georgia. I'd rather play Georgia than the UGF Pandas. I've learned that one. So we're going to play Georgia. And that's sort of my late punishment for screwing up. And we play at Georgia. And that'll be our opener. And then we have NC State, Syracuse, Boston College, Wake Forest, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Cal, and Miami. At least Miami's coming to us. Those are our conference games. I really wanted to protect the rivalry with SMU, but that's not an option. I almost put divisions back in there, but we'll just roll with it the way it's supposed to be. And now I got to look at... I can't. I only got 11 games scheduled. All right, let's see if we can do better than what we got here. Do I want to play Wyoming? Not particularly. I'm trying to think who we should play. I'm really not like... I don't have anyone in particular. Like, I feel like our conference games are going to kick our butt enough. I don't want to give us necessarily easy teams. Maybe we should schedule Clemson and Florida State. I don't know. I think that's too much. Like, I don't want to... You know what? Let's play Auburn. that was the first game I ever played on Heisman in NCAA 14, was whatever that bowl game was against Auburn, where we pulled off the huge upset. Let's play at Auburn. That can only go well. Home game. Let's take on UAB. Because they won Conference USA in their first year back after no longer being a college football program. In a year that we all thought that North Texas had a shot, because that was the Mason Fine senior year. So I think that's good. And then I've got one more open date. Let's... Might as well do it here and just roll into the games. Do I just put FAU on here again? Just play them one more time? Houston seems fun. Never mind, I already have... Oh, I put 9 conference games, didn't I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did, okay. I thought I left it at 8. I must put it up to 9. So we got Georgia, Auburn, and UAB as our non-conference. I think that's good. UAB will sort of be a little easier on the back half. Georgia is going to probably smoke us, although our overalls really aren't that much worse. I don't know about these teams here. Ending the season against Miami is pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Real quick. So Taki can get a red shirt. And we got to see what their development traits are. Casey can catch a red shirt. And I'm going to hope that he's going to end up being good. Reddick was a 4-star. I'm going to hope that he's also good. Brissett, you are not getting a red shirt. Unless you get hurt. Cherry is going to... No, these guys aren't getting red shirts either. I'm definitely going to red shirt all of these people. Good Lord. This offensive line might just explode one day. I feel like probably some of these people are capped out, though. Sanders will start as a true freshman. I'm redshirt Saturday, too. And then Smith and Cherry can be our starters. I'll redshirt St. John and not Griggs because he wants playing time. Gorey can catch a red shirt. Again, I don't know how long the series is going to go. But I'm going to set up like it's going to go on forever. Saffold gets a red shirt. Luter can catch a red shirt. And I still need to figure out Bolin. Let's look and see what these guys' developments are real quick before we wrap up. I'm going to take care of the recruiting board and stuff off camera. I will always do it that way. It takes... Sometimes it's quick and sometimes it takes forever. Okay, so Taki. Impact development. Casey. Please be impact. Impact. He's got a lot of room to grow. He's not going to get any faster. I can work with what he's got, though. If he gets some good training results. And I'm going to put coach points into developing the linebackers first. And then hopefully also halfbacks if I get enough. Because side still has room to grow, I believe. He's got a lot of room to grow because he's not actually a halfback. Try and get sides of Heisman right here. Brissett, please be... He's only impact. That's okay. I can deal with impact. And obviously, I'm going to put it down there and probably let you guys name a couple people. Reddick, please be impact. Thank you. He's a 4-star. Okay. He'll be good eventually. There's a whole slew of receivers in front of him. So if it takes him 2 years to develop, that's fine by me. Shermer. Normal development. Howard, please be good. Normal. This guy's impact, though. You know what I gotta check? Are you almost capped out, Cardoza? His pass blocking is. His run blocking's got some great potential. But you're a guard, I can live with that. Robledo's got room to grow everywhere. Sanders. Star. We have a star development right tackle. Look at how good his footwork and his... Look at... Oh, my God. His pass blocking won't be the best. Which is weird because he's a pass blocker. Oh, my God. This guy could become the greatest offensive lineman in the nation. Saturday's normal development, which is unfortunate. St. John's an impact. Griggs is normal. Gorey is normal. I'm okay with normal development. It doesn't mean cut him. I was hoping for a little bit better. Turpin's impact. He could be another one if I get a bump out of him. And then Funk, normal 58 overall. I signed him as a body. I'm definitely going to cut him next year. Stores is normal. Wall is normal. What are these guys? So Black I just transferred in, right? Star. Oh my God, we got a star cornerback. Holy cow. I am glad I grabbed him. Normal development. Oh my God. And I was like, what do I need a cornerback for? He is now a 79 overall. Oh, he's jumping up. I mean, he's still only going to be our number 4, but that's okay. Bolin is... Holy. Oh my God. I was not expecting the elite development out of the 74 overall free safety. You are starting, my guy. You are starting, and I will let you struggle. And I will hope you develop. Holy crap. I thought this is what Brissett was going to have. Yeah. Yeah, that will be our starter. What about Luter? Now I'm curious. Oh. We might have just signed the greatest safety tandem in the nation in about 2 years. Oh no, man coverage is the only thing he's capped on. Oh darn, my free safety won't be the 99 overall man coverage. Holy crap. I'm going to sit here and debate whether I should redshirt them both. I need to do some research and figure out if I'm better off starting them or redshirting them and letting them develop off the bench, because that worked really well for some of them. Because I will start Luter over Anderson if he's better off playing, and I don't care. All right, well, with that bombshell, I thought Brissett was going to be the best one. Okay, I will have a community post up. You would have already seen it by now. I don't know what the names are going to be. We're definitely going to rename the wide receiver. We're definitely going to rename the 2 safeties, and I'm going to reevaluate and see if there's anyone else that needs to be renamed. Holy crap. 2 elite prospects in 1 recruiting class. Safety is not an overrated position to me. Those are some of our best playmakers, and the fact those 2 are elite. My secondary is stacked. And again, still young, still developing, but they're stacked. And hopefully, Starling sticks around for his last year of eligibility, because he didn't develop whatsoever. Oh my God. With that, that's how I'm going to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Put all the exclamation marks in the comment section for the 2 elite safeties that we just signed. Oh my God. And a star right tackle, too. Like, they're the whole... Whew. Something about those year 2 recruiting classes for North Texas. Go back and watch the NCAA 14 series. Look at how good that year 2 class was. This one might be better. And that one produced like 5-6 first-round picks. This one might be better. But, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, I'm Shane. I'm out.